I was excited. To get my first car. It's a cool car. It was a 2019 Jeep Wrangler Sahara, bright yellow, cool car. Loved the car. And then just before this past holiday season, somebody stole the car. Yeah, bah humbug, right? It really upset me. Yeah, I called the police, and then the police officer who came had braces and acne. Oh boy. That's what I said when he showed up. I said, oh boy. I was expecting a policeman, but I suppose I can work with a police boy. How did you get here, buddy? Your parents drop you off at the crime scene? Or put a siren on the big wheel? It's not a good feeling. And the first crime that's ever happened to you happens to you, and then you're also made to feel old. It's kind of a double whammy, you know. I told him what happened. He took his notes in crayon, of course. And then he went and he looked, and I looked, and we looked, and in about a month we were looking, and I was going to give up. I was going to take what insurance could offer. I was going to take out a big loan. I was going to buy a new Jeep. And then I got a call from that officer. And he said, hey, mister, because he's a boy. And I said, oh, what's up, buddy? And he said, guess what? I'm like, what? And he said, I just had my first boner. And it's because he's a boy. And also, I found your Jeep. Wow. And it was good. It was in good condition. He recovered it right before I was going to buy a new one. And it reminded me of a story from the Bible. You know the one? Where Jesus' Jeep gets stolen? You remember that part? No? It's in the Old Testament, the one accessible to Jews and Muslims too, yay. It was when God told early man Abraham to take his son Isaac to the top of a mountain to kill him. If he loves God, he's got to kill his son. Do you remember that? Kind of a fucked up test by God, but Abraham loved his God, and he also loved his son. His son was being kind of chatty, so okay, that's what I gotta do, So he's gonna do it. He took him up, and then just before he killed him, God appeared, and he said, holy psych, you don't have to kill your son. I was fucking with you. Take him home. Live with that for the rest of your life. Fucking weirdo, you're gonna do it. So that felt like when the Jeep got stolen. I was just about to buy a new one, and then God came in and was like, I'm goofing with you. You can have your car back. Guys, I was so appreciative. I went home and I killed my firstborn child. That's what God would have wanted.